All right. Good morning, guys. Guys, listen here. Guys, listen here. Okay. Wait, let me stop the recording and start it again. Okay, that's fine. So before we start today's session, as we discussed, right, as per the plan, we'll start Java installation today and JMeter download and setup. So before that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 in the classroom and 4 online. Okay. So good that on offline count is increasing and two new joinees today. Venkat, right? Venkat and Achyut. Achyut, okay. I'll update this, attendance later on. Okay. So before we start today's session, let us have a quick summary of June month, right? As you know, let me repeat it again. So I know that I am repeating it. So, but as this is a new month, we are starting a new month. So we got 8 placements last month. We got 8 placements. Our students got 8 placements last month, and target was 10. So we are shortfall. We are in a shortfall of 2. So this month also we are having, we'll increase the target by 1, just 1. Every month, 10. Now it is 11. Okay. So 2 shortfall and 11 here. 13 we should achieve 13 this month. All right. Yeah. So we'll start with Java installation and JMeter download and setup today. And one more update. So yesterday someone said that Metro is not issuing pass for training institute students. I had checked yesterday in the Amirpet metro station. They are issuing student passes right now also. Only thing is they had changed some terms and conditions. So previously they used to give to anyone whose date of birth is after 1998. That means up to 27 years are eligible. But right now they had decreased that eligibility to 25 years. So 10 to 25 years students are eligible, it seems. You can check that online also, guys. Okay. So you can check that online also. Let me show you that quickly. So, however, right now, previously they used to ask only photo ID card, but they are now asking photo also. If you want, if you want to get that Metro student pass, right? Here are the terms and conditions. Please go through that. Okay. So they are issuing some, to students who are aged about 10 years and below 25 years of age, right? So this is the, there is a small change in this eligibility criteria. But training institute students are also eligible. Our students are eligible. So because ours is a registered training institute, ours is a registered one, and you need to get this application filled by us. Okay. And with stamp and ID card. You need to have the student ID card also. Please share me those who want to avail this Metro Pass student facility. Please share me as a photo so that I can prepare an ID card for you. Clear this? I can prepare an ID card that is mandatory for getting the Metro Pass. Okay. And you should get it signed and stamped by us, duly signed and stamped by us. Clear this? Any queries? Okay. So if you don't have any queries, I'll move to the session. So today we'll start, Java installation and JMeter setup, right? Now, why Java again here? Why do we need Java again here? Or why do we need Java here? We need to install Java. If you want to run JMeter on your system, you need to install Java on your machine because JMeter is a Java application, right? JMeter is a Java application, right? So being open source tool, you can download JMeter from internet. So just Google search for, can you please do this, everyone? Everyone brought your laptops, right? Okay. So download Apache JMeter. Just Google search for this and go to the first website, official website of JMeter, which is jmeter.apache.org. jmeter.apache.org. And if you observe here, see, this is the latest version. This page will show you, this page will always show you the latest JMeter version, which is 5.6.3 here. Okay, 5.6.3. Read it as dot. Don't read it as point. Okay. it should be read as dot, right? And it requires Java 8 plus. What is the meaning of it? We need to install Java 8 and higher version. Okay. If you are already having Java, no need to install it again. I'll show you, like, we'll discuss like how to check if you have Java already installed on our machine or not. We'll discuss that. So, however, for this version, for 5.6.3 JMeter version, you require Java 8 or higher version. So I'll be uploading this, recorded session to the YouTube as a public video today. Okay. Because, we are starting a new tool today. So I'll be uploading today's session as a public video. Okay. Okay. So once you are in this section, from where do we need to download? So observe here, there are two sections here, binaries and source, isn't it? There are two sections, binaries and source. Understand what is the difference between those two. First of all, click on this under binaries, you have zip file, right? So please click on that and download it, right? Those who did not connect to Wi-Fi, let me share the Wi-Fi credentials. I'll share the Wi-Fi credentials, connect to the Wi-Fi first. Okay. Please give me a moment. This is for those who are in classroom. So please connect to this. Please connect to this Wi-Fi. Either Tech 1 or Tech 1 5G. Anything is fine. And here is the password. Okay. And make sure that you got access to all of these guys. Those who paid fees and confirmed their joining, please make sure that you are added to Google Classroom, to the batch, your batch WhatsApp group, and batch tracker sheet, right? Recorded session playlist URL, class notes document, and sample applications. Training handouts, I will share it. I did not share it yet. I'll share that. And training content Word document. Did I share this training content Word document? So as part of this, you are supposed to get, PT fundamentals document. And then today I'll be sharing JMeter document. Okay. JMeter and monitoring and analysis, we are having a separate a document for monitoring and analysis. And one more document for, web services and API testing. Web services and API testing. Okay. So these are the training content that you are supposed to get once you pay the fees and confirm your joining. Okay. Web services and API testing. There are few more. Analysis. There are few more. We will discuss it later. Okay. We are adding some course contents in this batch. So we are adding Kubernetes also. So, we will discuss it, based on the progress, we will discuss it and I'll share that one also if required. Okay. As most of the participants in this batch are freshers, up to here, this is enough. For experienced guys, you'll have some more. Okay. Monitoring and analysis is, like it is optional for freshers, but I will cover those also. And for experienced guys, we'll have some more additional course contents or additional, training content, which we will discuss later on. As most of the batch guys are, freshers, so these are mandatory. PT fundamentals I already shared. Today I'm going to share JMeter and web services and API testing. I'll share it once once I start API testing, at that time I'll share it. Okay. And monitoring and analysis also, I'll share it once we start the monitoring. Once we complete scripting and once we start monitoring and analysis, at that time, I'm going to share that. Clear, guys? Okay. Now, so, click on this zip file, that link, Apache JMeter 5.6.3.zip under binaries. Please download it under binaries. Okay. Right. And once you download the zip file, right? So, like extract the zip file, move it to D drive or E drive. Okay. By default, it will be downloaded in downloads folder, right? So move it to either D drive or D drive on your machine and extract the zip file, right? So I'll also do along with you. So just give me a moment. So I'm already having JMeter, but still, I'll, just to show you, like, I will download it. Okay. I think I have it already in the downloads folder 5.6.3. Okay, let me download the, I should be already having, I will not download it. Just give me a moment. April 2025 evening batch. Yeah, here is the zip file, right? So I will move it to, like I will create one folder for your batch. You don't create it, please. Because I have multiple batches. We are having 4 batches running. So, like I will create a separate folder for your batch, but please, you don't please do that. You need not do this. Okay. So this is June 2025 morning batch, right? So inside that, I will move this zip file, right? And extract it. When you are extracting it, use extract all, right click on the zip file, and extract all. If you are not seeing the file extensions, is everyone seeing file extension? Is everyone seeing .zip as file extension in your machine? Is everyone seeing the file extensions? See, observe
Sir,
here, see.
sorry, sir. Actually, I have already two things with me, Java as well as JMeter, so I can work on that.
What is that?
Actually, I have already installed yesterday only Java and JMeter both.
Okay, that's fine. You need not do it again. So
Okay,
you need, if you are already having, don't do it again. Observe here, are you seeing the file extensions like this .png, .pdf, .pdf, .docx, JMS, etc.? If you are not seeing those file extensions, please go to view. Okay, please go to view. Please go to view here and show file extensions, file name extension. Select this option. Archana and Pravalika, are you seeing those file extensions? Pravalika facing any issue? See, are you seeing, oh, I'm sorry, June 2025 morning batch, yeah. Are you seeing this file extension .zip? Not seeing? Okay. Now, click, do you have view here? Observe here. See the screen, right? You have a big projector, right? Go to view, click on view and show, select this, file name extensions. Then you will see the file extension. Guys, we'll be going today also slow because we have some non-computer guys who are from electrical background and mechanical background, right? You mechanical. Okay. Venkat, CSC. Okay. Satya. Okay. So you are also, this is your first session today, right? Oh, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Got it, got it. Right. So, once you download it, right? So extract the zip file. When you are extracting it, use this option, right click and, what is this window called as? In Windows operating system, when you right click anywhere, right? So you see this black color box, right? With this cut, copy, rename, share, delete options. What is this window called as? You know that, most of you know that. This is called as context menu. Why is it called as context menu? Means based on where you right click, it will show the options to you. You know that or don't know? Venkat. Venkat, those who are from computers background. So what is this window called as? Spelling? Context spelling. CONTEXT. Right. So this is called as context menu. Okay, let me write it down in your class notes document. Okay. What is meant by context menu? What is meant by context menu or context window? So the window that appears. Any queries? The window that appears when you right click, when we right click in Windows OS, right? Or I'll keep it in the beginning. In Windows OS, the window that appears when you right click is called as context menu. Hey, by the way, like those who are watching this, watching this session on YouTube, and previous batch students. So we got some job support on LoadRunner. Okay. So if anyone is available, like you can come to the Amirpet classroom because the application is not accessible over internet. So you can come to the Amirpet classroom and you can avail that learn and earn opportunity. Okay. So if you remember in the demo session, I had explained what is this learn and earn, isn't it? Right. So there are two earn value learn opportunities. There are two kinds of, not two actually, there is one more actually. But prominent ones are earn while you learn and learn and earn. These two are different. This earn while you learn is for only offline participants, but this right side one, learn and earn, is for both online and offline. So we got some job support work, scripting job support. Okay. So if you are, if you are comfortable with scripting, you can come and, come to the classroom because the application is not accessible over internet. You can come to our Amirpet Institute, and this is our Amirpet Institute, right? The left side one, and you can, you can avail that, that opportunity. Okay. And we are charging 5,000 per script. So you can take that 5,000 if you are able to do the script on yourself. This is for you also. Tomorrow, once we complete JMeter scripting, right? So, once you complete your, JMeter scripting, so whenever we get some job support, so we'll give it to you. Right? If those are easy and, doable for you, right? So you can charge 5,000 per script. Per script 5,000. It will take hardly 1 day per script for you, for beginners. Clear, guys? So you can earn 5,000 if you are good in scripting. You should be able to do independently, right? But if you are asking my help, you have to share that amount, obviously. Or if you are asking my help, I will take the total amount also. I may take the total amount. Okay. So the reason why I'm telling now is, stay focused and practice the assignments, whatever assignments I am giving, so that you will be able to make a lot of money. So one of our previous batch student called Suraj, you see that in the notice board. You see that his achievement or his congrats poster, right? So he was 2022 student from mechanical background. Suraj is from mechanical background. I'll quickly show you that. This guy, okay, mechanical 2017 passed out. So, and he was doing job now. He got job in 2023 or 2022. In 2022, okay. Still, if I get some job support work, I'll redirect to him. And he completed recently. He had completed 100 scripts. He gave job support on almost 100 scripts. So 100 scripts into 5,000. Hardly for 2 or 3 scripts he came to me for some help. Other than that, most of the scripts, 95% of the scripts he was able to do on his own. And he charges 5,000. I only fix that price. Okay. So if it is too complex, I'll say charge 10,000. If it is too complex, right? He made 5 lakhs income in the last 2 years. Apart from his salary, apart from his job. And he's such a, reliable person that, if he was given any script for job support, he will do it on the same day or max next day. Okay. 100% with 100% success ratio. Okay. He's from mechanical background. Clear is? All right. Of course, we have a lot of, success stories like this. Even, we have, in this context, I would like to discuss about Raghu. Raghu is also from agriculture BSc background. He used to attend, classroom last year. I mean, around December and Jan. And he used to clarify doubts for BTech students. Okay. And he's also one of the very good performer, right? And this month, this is July, right? This month, I'm going to show his offer letter. 15 lakhs offer letter, around 12 to 15 lakhs. Okay. I'm going to show his offer letter today because, like this month he will get, he'll complete his, he will be becoming permanent employee this month. So once that is done, once I receive confirmation, I'm going to show his offer letter to everyone. Okay. Not in online, but, offline. I can't show it online, but, for offline participants, I'm going to show them. So he used to clarify doubts for BTech students. So why I'm telling is, we have some non-computers guys, right? Your qualification is never a constraint. Okay. You don't require a CSE background. You don't require an MCA for learning this scripting. For that reason, I am explaining this. Clear? So please come out of that mindset that, I am from non-computers background, nothing like that. Clear, everyone? All right. You can see his qualification is agriculture BSc. If you want, I'll show his, mark list also. I'll show his certificates that he is from agriculture BSc background. Okay. And he got into PTC Bangalore, PTC or Service Max, which is one of the product-based company in Bangalore. And this month, by this month end, he will be, his position will be confirmed by this month end. Once it is confirmed, I'm going to show his offer letter to the offline participants. Offer letter will be somewhere around 12 to 15 lakhs. Okay. All right. Now, extract the zip file. Coming back to this, extract the zip file. And yeah, sorry. So why is this called as context menu? First, let us, complete it. So based on where you right click, it will show the options, isn't it? Observe here. Remember the options. Try to remember the options here. Now, if you right click on the desktop, it will show different options, right? You'll get completely different options when you right click on the desktop, isn't it? So based on the context, it shows you the options. Yes or no? These options will be based on the context or based on where you right click. Clear, everyone? Right? Now, so go to that context menu. From that context menu, select extract all, and remove this part. Remove this Apache JMeter 5.6.3 part and click on extract. Because it will again create a zip file. It will again create a folder with the same name. So remove the last part, which you get by default, and click on extract. Now it will create a folder again with that name, Apache JMeter 5.6.3. If you don't remove that last part, right, you'll have a repetition. You'll have folder inside folder with name as Apache JMeter. Understood, guys? So that is why, remove that last part Apache. When you are extracting, remove that folder name path. One minute. So we'll have that. We'll discuss that in the last 5-10 minutes. Okay. Now you got a folder created. Now observe here. These are the default folders in that extracted file. What are those? Bin for binaries, docs, extras, docs for documents. Okay. Lib for libraries, and then licenses, printable documents, etc. These are the default folders. Important ones are bin and lib. Okay. That we mostly go are bin, right? And in bin folder, observe here, there are multiple ways to start JMeter. Okay, there are multiple ways to start JMeter. And see how many files are there in total in this folder initially. There are 41 items. Remember that number. Please remember that number. And you can start JMeter in multiple ways. Okay. One way is you can start JMeter by using this Apache JMeter.jar file, by running that jar file, which is a executable jar file. This is an executable jar file. What does the jar stand for? Let me explain it. Jar stands for, where is your class notes document? Yes. Jar stands for Java Archive. Java Archive. Okay. So that is nothing but collection of Java classes. Collection of Java classes. Why did Java come into picture here? JMeter itself is a Java application. Means JMeter was developed in Java using Java programming language. Clear, guys? JMeter is developed using Java programming language. Does it mean that we need to learn Java coding? No, absolutely not. Right? So if you want to learn JMeter scripting, or if you want to be proficient in scripting, learning Java coding is not mandatory, but it is good to have. Okay, if you are good in Java, that will be helpful in some or other way. Okay, when you are working on JMeter, or and moreover, 60 to 70% of the applications that we do performance testing will be Java applications. So that is why knowing Java will be helpful, will be added advantage, but that is not mandatory. Clear, guys? We are not going to write any code from scratch in JMeter. Okay. Tool will record the script. Tool will record and generate the script. Your JMeter tool will record and generate the script. Or if you take LoadRunner, LoadRunner will record and generate the script. We will not write code from scratch. Clear, everyone? Okay. Now, however, Java knowledge will be helpful if you are, like, because 60 to 70% of the applications that we do performance testing will be Java applications only. Okay. Team, right? Sharif team, right? All right. Yeah. Now, once you extract it, let me go to the bin folder. Yeah. What are we discussing? What are the multiple ways to start JMeter? One is by running this jar file, right? Where jar stands for Java archive, right? Another way is by running this batch file, jmeter.bat. Okay. I'll show both of the ways. First, I'll start with Apache jmeter.jar. Double click the jar file to launch JMeter. What is that? Okay. Now do you see that here? This is JMeter GUI, right? This is JMeter's GUI. Clear, guys? This is JMeter's GUI. GUI means graphical user
User
interface.
interface. Yeah.
Okay. Or you can simply call it as JMeter UI, user interface. You can simply call it as UI, JMeter UI. Clear, guys? Right? And now you see the version over here. You see the tool name and version over here. And this is called as menu bar, right? You know that, right? Most of you know that. Which one is called as menu bar? This is called as menu bar, right? This is called as menu bar. File, edit, search, run, options, tools, help, right? You have some options, right? That is called as menu bar. And if you go to, yeah, and there are a couple of other options also available below that. So we'll discuss it later. So is everyone able to see the screen, or is everyone able to launch JMeter?
Yes, sir.
Let me know if you are facing any issues. Now, like those who are not having Java installed on your machine, you may not be able to start JMeter. Okay. Those who are not having Java installed on your machine already, you will not be able to, you will not be able to launch this JMeter. You will not get this UI. Now, how to check whether you have Java installed on your machine or not, right? Open a command prompt, and type in the command prompt, type Java space hyphen version. Java space hyphen version. Okay. So use that command, and if you are already having Java installed on your machine, you'll see the output like this. It will show you Java version. It will show you Java version. But if you are not having Java installed on your machine, you'll see an output saying that Java is not like Java is not recognized as an internal or external command or some operable batch command or something, right? Java is not recognized. Basically, you will get an error message saying that Java is not recognized as an internal or external command, blah, 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 right? So now, if you don't have that, means that tells that Java is not installed on your machine. Clear, everyone? Listen here, right? Now, how to install that Java now, right? Now, let us see how to install Java. Open any browser, open any of your browser, any of your favorite browser, and, go to Google search for download Java. Download Java 64-bit. Please Google search, please search for Java 64-bit, right? What is this? Everyone knows Java, but what is this 64-bit? softwares are developed using 32-bit or 64-bit. They come with as either 32-bit or 64-bit software, right? So Java, we want a 64-bit Java. Okay, 64-bit Java is any 64-bit software will be faster and more efficient. Okay, so download Java 64-bit. Google search for Java 64-bit and go to java.com download. Go to the first link, right? And scroll down and select this Windows Offline 64-bit. Windows Offline 64-bit. Under this table, you have a table for Windows and Mac OS, right? So from Windows, table. So select, click on Windows Offline 64-bit. Okay. Can one of you please share your screen? Those who are attending online, can you please share your screen? Because I am already having Java installed on my machine, so I want to record it. Yeah. Thanks, Suprajan. So thanks for sharing. I'm sending a request for remote control. Okay.
Okay,
So
sir.
can you please accept it? If required, I will take control. Otherwise, I'll make you only to do that. So you already downloaded. You had already downloaded JMeter, right?
Yes,
JMeter and
sir.
Java both, right?
Yeah,
Now
sir.
before installing Java, can you open a command prompt and run that command to check Java version, to
Okay,
check
sir.
if Java is installed or not?
Okay, sir.
What is the command to check if Java is installed or not?
Java space hyphen version.
Version, right? And if you don't have Java installed on your machine, you will see the output like this, right? Java is not recognized as an internal or external command, operable program or batch file, right? Now you can please close this command prompt. Please close this command prompt and let us install Java now. You already downloaded Java, right? Can you please go to downloads folder?
Yes, sir.
So observe there, like click on the downloads folder. See there, she downloaded, two files. One is JRE8U451 means JRE8 means, that is Java 8 version. U451 means update. Update number is 451. And Windows X64, it indicates that it is a 64-bit software. X64 tells that it is 64-bit software. And .exe, right? Exe stands for executable. Clear, guys? The file extension exe stands for executable. Now go to that folder. Please go to that downloads folder, Suprajan.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
And run that exe file to install JRE, right? We'll discuss what is JRE, what is JDK and all. I'll explain it. Right? Today itself we'll discuss, we'll understand that. Right? Yeah. Now, once you run that exe file, you will get this window. Now click on install. Before that, yeah, that's fine. Go to your this PC or go to your, check the space in your C drive. We should have enough space in our C drive, right? Please check if you have at least 40 to 50 GB of free space in your C drive. At least 20 GB should be fine. Okay, click on this PC, right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, and you are having 296 GB. Of course, there is only one partition, right? In case if you don't have enough space in your C drive, right? You need to either clear some space in your C drive or else install Java in some other folder. You can install Java in some other folder, some other drive, sorry. D drive or E drive if you have, in case if you have. But here, she's having only one drive. That is fine. You can close this. Please close this. And go to that, you see a icon on the taskbar, right? With coffee cup symbol, right? Can you please open that? Click on
Yes,
that
sir.
on the taskbar. Yes. Right. Now it is saying, you see that coffee cup symbol, which is Java logo, right?
Yes, sir.
And then, what is it saying? You have successfully installed Java, right? There is a big story behind that coffee cup symbol, just Google search for that. Okay. So not important for us, but, just remember that, that coffee cup symbol indicates Java, right? Tomorrow also, once we start scripting, you'll see that in the task manager. Okay. Now close it. Please close it. Close it. Right. Now open a new command prompt. Open a new command prompt. If you check in the old command prompt only, again, you will not, you will not see any difference in the output. Okay. Now, type, Java space hyphen version there. 1 second, I was getting some important call. Yeah. Now you see the difference, right? Now it is showing Java version. It is 1.8. That is nothing but Java 8, guys. Okay. Till Java 8, they used to follow that naming convention. But from 9 onwards, they are directly showing it as 9. Okay. But somehow, previously they used to show it as 1.8, 1.7, 1.6 like that. So Java 1.8 means this is nothing but Java 8 only. Okay. Okay. Now now this confirms that Java is installed successfully on your machine, right? And observe here Java hotspot 64-bit server VM. Right? Just remember this. This is Java hotspot 64-bit version, right? Now you can close this. We'll discuss this later. Okay. And now observe here runtime environment. You remember we had installed JRE basically. You remember that, once you download it, right? The file name is being shown as JRE, right? JRE stands for Java Runtime Environment, first of all, right? And let me close this. Supraja, can you please close this? I'm unable to close this. Close the command prompt.
So
And
this
did you
one.
yes. And now did you extract the zip file, JMeter zip file?
Yes, sir.
Can you please go to that extracted folder?
Okay, sir.
Extracted JMeter folder. Yes. Now, can you please try to launch JMeter now? Do you have bin folder? Where is bin folder? Yes. Now, try to launch JMeter now by double clicking the jar file. Right. Now, this is JMeter GUI. You got JMeter GUI, and by default, the theme will be that theme is called as dark LAF, dark LAF, or like what we call that, theme. What do we call that theme as? In WhatsApp also we have that theme, like dark theme, right? So this is this theme is by default, the look and feel is dark LAF, dark LAF. LAF stands for look and feel. If you want to see that, go to options, click on options once, please. Yeah. And now see that, the first option is look and feel, isn't it? Now select it, see, observe there, it is showing by default, one radio button is selected there. Observe there, dark LAF, dark Kilani, right? Dark LAF means nothing but dark look and feel or dark theme. Okay. So this is, this is less power consuming, and it will be, very less number of pixels need to be eliminated. Okay. So that is why it is, it consumes very less power, less battery power. Okay. And it is also softer on your eyes. But if you are not comfortable with this, you can change the look and feel to, if you want, white background. So you can change the look and feel to either metal or Windows Classic or Windows. Can you please change it? One of those. Go to metal, select metal, select the second option. Yes.
Okay, sir.
And now, if you are comfortable with this, you can continue using this one. Clear, guys? Right? So this is how, we are able to launch JMeter successfully, right? Thanks, Supraja. Now I am stopping your screen share, and
Okay,
now I
sir.
am sharing my screen. Okay. Now, let us understand what is that JRE. Clear, guys? So if you remember, like the file that Supraja downloaded, the file name is JRE some 818U241 or 251 something. So basically JRE stands for Java Runtime Environment. Okay, runtime environment. And there is something called JDK. That is, JDK stands for Java Development Kit. Now, some people are having this doubt, or, like, which one should we install? Do we need to install JDK or do we need to install Java if you want to, JRE, if you want to use JMeter? So basically, Java Development Kit, JDK stands for Java Development Kit. So you will need JDK only when you want to write some Java code and compile some Java code. If we want to write some, if we need to write some Java, write and or write or develop some Java code and compile the Java code, then JDK is required. Then JDK is required. Clear, guys? JDK will be required. but we are not going to write any Java code here. So we just want to run JMeter, which is a Java application. So JRE would be enough in that case. If we want to, if we want to run any Java program, just run any Java program, right? JRE would be enough. Java runtime environment is mandatory, and this is enough. Is mandatory and enough for JMeter. As JMeter is enough for JMeter, as JMeter is a Java application. Clear, everyone? I know what is difference between JDK and JRE, and why should we install JRE first? Is it clear for everyone? Okay, right. What is the time now? 11:23. Shall we stop it here for today? And some of you may be having some issues. Is everyone able to launch JMeter? You are facing some issue. Okay. Doubt. What is that? Okay. I'll see that. By the way, so see, if you are already having Java 10 or 11 or any other latest version on your system, don't need not worry. You need not install or you need not install Java 8 again, because please note that here it is like it clearly says here that Java 8 plus. What does that mean? Java 8 or any higher version, 9 or 10 or 11 is also fine. For that matter, I am having Java 11 on my machine. Let me show you that. Java space hyphen version, right? So which version I am having? I am having Java 11 on my system. So which is fine, which is absolutely fine. I am able to launch JMeter, isn't it? I am able to launch JMeter, right? But why am I seeing, by default, why I'm seeing this metal, or I'm seeing a different, metal is, I'm already having Java installed on my, I'm already having other instance of JMeter installed on my machine, and there I had set it to metal. That is why here also it automatically applied the same look and feel. Okay, but you see here, this is one wonderful feature in JMeter. You can use any look and feel that you want. If you want to switch back to dark left, yes, select it, and what does it say? Changing LAF means changing look and feel requires a restart to work correctly. So click S to exit JMeter. Now we know JMeter will be restarted, and it now once it get restarted, it will get restarted with dark left theme. Clear this? It will come up by default. I mean, it will come up automatically. And now we need to understand, meanwhile, while it comes up, let us understand, what is the difference between binaries and source. Okay. JMeter is an open source tool, right? JMeter is an open source tool. What is the meaning of an open source tool? What is the meaning of an open source tool? It is a free tool, first of
Actually,
all.
it is
It is
free
free
and
for anyone.
everybody can use that. Sorry.
Yeah, you need not purchase any license to use the tool, first thing, right? Not only that, the source code is open for public. Means the source code are, you can see the Java code, or you can see how, Apache has developed that JMeter tool. You can actually see the Java source code. That is the meaning of an open source. That is actually meaning of an open source tool, right? If you want to see the source code of JMeter, then you can download this, source file from here, right? Or why do we want to? Why does anyone want to look into the source code? Is suppose you want to customize it, you can customize it. You can, if you are good in Java, you can look at the source code and you can modify the source code, and you can customize it. So that is the actual meaning of a source code, open source tool. Sorry, that's the actual meaning of an open source tool. Clear? So that is why they had provided two sections here under this, in this download page. Clear, everyone? Any queries? And if always use latest version of JMeter, please remember this. If anyone is having, JMeter 4.5 or some 4.x version, please download latest version. But if anyone is having JMeter 5.3 or 4, that is fine. You can continue using it. Okay. Use any version. Tomorrow, once you join the project also, once you join your job also, if any of your, if you are having JMeter, if any of your team members are using 5.1 or 5.2, it is not recommended to follow that. Okay, use version, use version which is like, three versions, you can go below three versions. 5.6 is fine, previously 5.5, and then 5.4, right? Up to that, it is fine. Okay. So this is one of the best practices, guys, which, I am not saying this, JMeter is saying, Apache is saying that. Always use latest version of JMeter. Okay. Always use latest version of JMeter. Clear, guys? And you should absolutely avoid using versions that are older than three versions before the last one. What does that mean? You can use 5.6, 5.5, 5.4, but don't use older version than that, beyond that. Clear? 5.3 has some major improvements. So if anyone is using, those who are watching this session on YouTube, if anyone is using JMeter version lower than 5.3, I strongly recommend you to upgrade to 5.6. Okay, because you will be missing some important improvements if you are not using the latest version. Clear, guys? So there are some best practices of JMeter. Please go through this. Like I will discuss this in the training over the training duration. So, however, this is one of the important, first and foremost thing is always use latest version of JMeter. The reason why I'm explaining this is some people are still using 4.5, 4.6, etc. Right, which is not at all recommended, not at all suggested. Okay, I'll stop it here for today, guys. We'll continue tomorrow. Okay, so today we have, I got some sweets. That is Sarath, party. Of course, he will come and he will give, another party actually. They'll ask him to come and on some weekend, right? But yesterday he got onboarded and his BGC also cleared successfully, and he has sent some, some sweets for you. Okay. So, and then, once we complete that, once we are done with today's session. So as we discussed, right, so I am going to give you a written test on fundamentals. Okay. So you'll have an assessment, right? For online participants, I'll share online test. For offline participants, I will give you like soft. I bought hard copies. I'll share it to you. So please, please attempt it. If anyone wants some more time, if anyone joined late into the batch, you can take 3 to 4 days more time. Okay. But those who joined from the beginning or those who are, it's up to you guys. It's completely up to you. Paper will change. Okay. Don't think that, like today's questions only you'll get in the next test. No, you'll get I have 5 sets. I'm having 5 different sets. Okay, so I'll share that assessment, assessment 1, like week 1 or assessment 1 to the online participants also. So please, please attempt it, guys, whenever you have some 15 minutes of time. For online participants, it will be 15 multiple choice questions. For offline participants, they will have both multiple choice questions, match the following and fill in the blanks, etc., etc. One sentence answers, etc. Right? All right, guys. I am closing the session here. Signing off. This is Pawan from MGMITtraining. So if anyone want to attend, like this is for those who are watching this session on my YouTube channel. So if you want, so our training will be like 100 hours live training, followed by script review and assignments and assessments. So let me quickly show you some previous 1 second. Right, so we'll do the script review in this way, guys. Okay, this is just a sample that I'm showing it to you. So we are going to do script review. That is our USP. That is one of our USP. Okay, and another USP is we are providing some like earn while you learn opportunities for those who are attending offline. Okay, so last week we had some 2 opportunities. This week also we'll get 2 more. This week also we'll get 2 more opportunities. And every week, in fact, every week we'll get at least 1 opportunity to make some money if you are interested. And these opportunities will be given to those who are up to date with the subject only, please. Okay. Otherwise, some last batches, what happened is some people, ignored subject and they are focused on this. Right? So, that's why. So we are going to give these opportunities for those who are up to date with respect to subject only, those who are up to date with respect to scripting, and those who are sharing the scripts for review. only those will get this earn while you learn opportunities. Okay. And learn and earn is something, which you will get once you complete the training, right? That is why it is learn and earn, right? So with this, I'll stop it here, guys, for today. And one more time. So we got 8 placements last month, and our target is 13 for July. Okay. 2 shortfall in the last month, and we are increasing target by 1 this month. So 11 plus 2, that shortfall 2. So 13 is our target this month. Today morning, I just checked with few of our previous batch students. So, they are still trying, it seems. I just verified, if we reach the 10 or not. Okay. Anyways, they are, as far as I know, as far as I was informed, we got 8 placements. Okay. With this, I'll stop it here, guys, for today. From the online participants.
No, sir. Thank you. Thanks.
No, sir.
All right then.